Are you talented in tailoring, manufacturing, carving, a singer, or in any skilled work but struggling to make your talents recognized? Well, worry no more. Hands of Tomorrow is here to help you unveil your talent to no boundaries, giving you the opportunity to showcase your talents and work with experts. Streaming every Monday live on MAJaC TV from 6 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. Bring your dreams to reality with Hands of Tomorrow.
Good evening, beautiful viewers, and welcome to today's episode of Hands of Tomorrow with me, Bernice Ndeki. Today, we are diving into the world of youth who are turning their skills into thriving careers through hands-on businesses. And we also have among us an expert in auto electronic vehicles who is changing the story in the engineering world. He is making electronic bicycles, motorcycles, among others, redefining what it means to be a young entrepreneur in the electronic field. Today, we are exploring how these hands of tomorrow are shaping their futures through crafts and trades that keep our world running. Let's get into their story and learn more about how he especially have built his stories one engine at a time. And if you are an entrepreneur out there, a student or policymaker watching, this show is for you. Let us get started by introducing our wonderful guest joining us today.
Okay, thank you for welcoming me. My name is MAJaC, the CEO and the founder of Smart Production Engineering Company, found in Abuko, and our flag bearer is by making electric vehicles and electric scooters, bicycles, etc.
Thank you, Ibrahim, and welcome. Now, before we dive into your personal stories, let's set the scene. Entrepreneurship is more than just business. It's about identifying opportunities, solving problems, and creating value. In the Gambia, youth are leading the way, with many stepping into the entrepreneurial space to take control of their financial independence, showing how the younger generation is transforming our economy into innovations and creativity. Now that we have set the scene, we would like to talk about electronic engineering, what it is all about.
Well, electronic engineering is like, especially electric side, it's a renewable energy. Like our main target is to avoid environmental pollution. So we try to manufacture electric moving objects in order to save energy and to stop usage of fuel too much like that. So we came with the idea of providing building an electronic minibus and electronic scooters, and the same thing with electric bicycles.
Wow, that is interesting. Now let's take a ride behind the scenes of electronic vehicles.
I am Aisatulum. I'm located at Grocery, Phase 1, and my brand is...
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. My name is MAJaC, the CEO and the founder of Smart Production Engineering Company. In here we manufacture EVs, and EVs, when I say EVs, mean electronic cars, and EV mean electronic bicycles, electronic scooters. And at the same time also we manufacture farm machines like rice dressing machines, corn pressing machines. The second track, it can take between days to manufacture a machines. But like the way we started, I was a teacher. So from my teaching salary, I used it to buy stuff and develop these machines till it become a machine. But if everything is intact, I can build an electronic minibus within 5 days. In this country, we fabricate everything here, like the metals we bought it from the shops, and you use your own talent to create something out of it. The rice tracer also, or the corn tracers, those ones, all the parts are 100% made here from this country. We are trying to avoid importation because it's not helping our economy. I have students that I work with, and taking care of also their, monitoring there. But it's like some of them are like me, and some are orphans. So when you have some such kind of students, you know what to do best. But I didn't have any employee for now. But I'm hoping, because from my trip, when I came back, I make a business deal there to produce 20 electric minibuses. So every youngster can be more than what I'm doing. I'm just a kid opening the door, so meaning everybody can do it. Because I was not the best student in this school, I was an average student. So the best students can do it for sure.
Wow, interesting. Ibrahim, honestly, that is a different kind of creativity. That keeps the wheel of our society really turning. Now, how do you incorporate new technology and innovation in electronic vehicle business?
Well, there's a lot of challenges regarding to this, and a lot of stories regarding to this. So in there we have to be researching, because if you check the technology in our countries, like on the outside world, we are 50 years behind. So it's a great struggles between to cope with those ones. Too much of training and too much of research and high concentration regarding to the aspect of the technology side to improve yourself. It has to go day to day and continuously. With all the time you have to be researching continuously.
So basically, we are saying, in order to incorporate this new technology to your business, you really have to be residing always to be in this revolving. Interesting. Now, from the footage we just watched, you talked about some of the challenges you faced. Now, basically you talked about your success stories, how you started and things like that. Now we would like to know what challenged your business.
Well, I started as a young engineer who doesn't have any support from any source. It's not like I didn't have, I asked many people for support, but I didn't, so that led me to go for teaching field. So I was a teacher, so from my teaching salary, I have to take that one, so I have to divide the teaching salary into this my transportation, feeding, and to spend it on the projects. So when I started with the project, I thought it was going to be field, but alhamdulillah, I came for when I finished the electric scooter as the first creative, and then from there we moved to the electric minibus, and there we built the electric tractor. So unfortunately, when we came out to show everybody this is what we do, so nothing happened, so it was a heartbreaking. So that's the time I went for another trial to build electric bicycles and to sell those bicycles into people so that I can generate income to continue with my work.
Wow. So you were once Mr. Sise. Just like the saying goes, once a teacher, always a teacher. We hope you will come back to the teaching field to teach our young generation what they can really do with their skills. About working with students in your video, how many of them do you work with?
Well, I was working with up to 30 of them, 30 to 40 of students, but later on I have to allow others to go because I cannot accommodate all due to lack of resources. Sometimes when we are working, some might be working, some might not be working. So I have to allow this bite to go when they fully understand to allow another bite to come.
Wow. That is what a teacher does. Now, what skills do you think are essential for future entrepreneurs in technical and electronic fields like automotives and others to do? What skills do they really need if they want to venture into this kind of business?
Well, currently we have to, the skill they needed is the electronic parts mostly, because we are moving to the world of EVs. If you go to some of the other countries, like you have these petrol vehicles there. Example, if you are in Asian countries, you hardly, even all their taxis are made in electronics. So the advice I will have for the youth, and for the not even only the youth, because the youth cannot do it alone. They have to do it with the nation have to come up and just give the support. So to expose the youth to the new technology side to know, and the life in EV is or the opportunities huge. There's a big opportunity there if there's any chance for the youth to embrace one. And the schools have to also adopt it, because if you go to schools, we are only learning theory.
That is very true, Ibrahima, and I hope the policy makers out there are watching this show today. Now, it is important to know that there are a lot of other businesses out there that young people are into, such as craft work, crochet, example, etc. Now, we are going to see what a young man is doing in the craft business.
My name is Aliuso, and crafting is my profession, which includes the art you see here. We mostly sell our item to tourists, particularly white people, so our work is seasonal. However, we also sell to Gambians who are on holidays and want to take something back with them. This profession has proven it.
Because this injury be moy tereji bu fekkul tamit percent so soxlay bari bari soko amé ya koy fajal sa bop. You understand?
This profession has proven useful because while it may not solve 100% of your problems, it can help address 15% without needing to rely on others. The stakes we use are sourced locally, but many of the woods are not from the Gambia. Our forests are not extensive, and a lot of the wood comes from Casamas. Most of what you see is from there, but some also come from Mali. From my perspective, the challenges aren't overwhelming. However, sourcing wood can be an issue since our forests are limited. The available sticks are often small, and thicker woods like mahogany are also scarce. The wood primarily comes from customers, but they are trying to restrict its export, which slows down our work. If we need wood this week, we may have to wait until the following week to get it. So the process is not quick. In terms of tourism, we face challenges with the ministry and those involved in the arts and culture. Whilst a tourist may show interest in our work, they often do not receive the opportunity to engage with it, even in hotels where they could learn about what we do. I encourage people to learn because
aduna moma lepp métier bo xamné dal yow mën nga ci am because man mën na ci nek tennis duma ci am dara yow nga ñëw nga jàng less than 10 years nga am ci lo xamné man awmo
achieve something meaningful. If you are coming from Bakau, just ask for the tourist market when you reach the turntable.
Ibrahima, I think you really agree with me that this craft not only preserve the unique skills and imaginations of those who create them, they remind us of the beauty in handmade items and the dedication behind each piece. Looking at the footage, you will realize that these people really take their time to craft these things. Now, in another powerful way, craft making is another powerful way for the young people to express their creativity while making a living. Now, if you are just joining us, this is Hands of Tomorrow on MAJaC TV with me, Bernice Neki, and Ibrahima Cisse of Smart Production Engineer. As we approach the end of today's episode, I would like to hear some words of encouragement from you, Ibrahima, to inspire those watching. What advice will you give the general public, especially young people who are already in your kind of business or want to start their own business?
Well, the advice I have for my mate, let me say, like, because I'm also a young people, I'm also a youth, and the journey to success is never easy. It's like climbing on the steps. So in the concept that we have is to get up today and make it tomorrow, it is impossible. So we have to go through a lot, and in order to come to the steps to make it possible. And the engineering side is not, or anything that is basically for the craft or anything technical side. There's nothing like shortcut. You have to go through the right way in order to get the right resource for yourself.
That is it, viewers. There is no shortcut. We just have to go through the system and let the system go through you. Now, thank you so much to our wonderful and amazing guest here, Ibrahima, for sharing your journey with us. What you have shown us is that entrepreneurship is not just about business. It's about passion, determination, and resilience. You really need to be strong and be patient also, and have that focused mind to do what you want to do. Now, to all the young people out there watching, remember that the road may not always be smooth, just like Ibrahima said, but with the right mindset and support, you can turn your skills into an extraordinary thing. And that is it for today's episode of Hands on Tomorrow. Join us next time as we continue to explore the talents and entrepreneurial spirit of our youth. Until then, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep sharing and shaping tomorrow with your hands. Good evening.
Are you talented in tailoring, manufacturing, carving, a singer, or in any skilled work but struggling to make your talents recognized? Well, worry no more. Hands of Tomorrow is here to help you unveil your talent to no boundaries, giving you the opportunity to showcase your talents and work with experts. Streaming every Monday live on MAJaC TV from 6 o'clock to 6:30 p.m. Bring your dreams to reality with Hands of Tomorrow.